Hello guys, this is your ninth Revit class. So in this class we will learn how to create column grids and how to create columns and place the columns in the grids, and then we'll see how to create floors and ceilings. So now let's begin the class. So just click on new and then change this to architecture template. Click on project and just click OK. Now, once we have come into the plan level 0, the first thing that we are going to learn is to place the grids. So to place the grids in plan, we have in the datum, we have an option called grid. So just click on grid and then you can just draw a grid like this. Just give a click here and let's move the grid like this. So like this, you can place the grid. If you want this mark on that side, then you have to draw it from this end to that end, like this. You can just draw it like this. And even now, if you just want to bring this mark again here, then you have to just give a click on this. Just select this grid and give a tick mark here also. Like this, you can bring this number on this side also. So this grid is almost similar to levels. So in levels, we have learned how to create levels in the elevation. So always we create levels on the elevations with a certain uh, height of or particular each level to level. But in grid, we create grid in the plan regarding the dimensions regarding the placement of columns. So it is almost similar to the levels. So now if you just want to create another grid, then you can just go to architecture and select grid and draw it like this, a new grid like this at a distance of 5000 from that end. Let's create from this end like this. You can just draw at regular intervals like this, or else easy method is similar to levels, like we can just pick a line. We can just go up here and pick the line and then just give an offset value of 5000, whatever value that you want to give. And then you have to just move your cursor near to this grid. Automatically, hidden line highlighting line will be highlighted at the below or above. If you want to create a line above, just move your cursor to the grid line. Now you can see you can just bring a grid line above the line. So there will be a highlight line, dash line running above the line. So now I want to place below this grid line number 2. So like this, if I move my cursor near to that line, grid line 2, below that there will be a hidden line, which will be the new grid line will be placed on there. So just give a click here. So like this, I can place. Now again give a click. Like this, I can create more grid lines like this. So like this, we can create horizontal grid lines. Now, if I want to create a vertical grid lines, then again you must to press escape 2 times and then again click on grid. Now I have to drag it from bottom so that I will get the tag on the upside like this. But now we can see here we have a order of number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But here then nomenclature we can change this to alphabet. So just click on this and change this to alphabet like here and then click enter. So now if you just give offset grids to this one, automatically the Revit will create alphabets accordingly to this. So let's select this, move to grid. Now just click on click line and give a offset value around 5000 and then just give offset to this side like this. You can just keep creating. So like this, we can, once we change the number to alphabet, automatically the Revit will change things to alphabet and give alphabets accordingly. Now I have to press escape to come out of this grid, and then I have to select this one grid and just move this like this. So like this, we have to create a grid, and after creating a grid, so this is like one straight grid. If you just create a grid, this is like one line grid, one line segment grid. So you also have multi-segment. So we have multi-segment grid also. So if you are having a column here and slightly moved at like very less distance, slightly another column is placed in a nearest distance but little bit away from this grid. So that time you can provide either two grids, like one grid here and just 200 mm away from this distance, and you can create another two grids. So that is one way. But if you just want to avoid two grids and just you want to give a one grid, in that one grid you just want to create an incline and give the same grid to another column also. That time you can use this multi-segment grid. And here click on multi-segment, and then now create a grid like this, and then just move it like this around 1400 or 500, and then again create a grid like this. After that, press escape and now just give the green tick. Now you can see this grid has been in an inclined way. Now this is known as a multi-segment grid. So like this also you can create a grid where one column will be placed here, and in the same grid another column will be just slight a bit of distance, so that instead of giving two grids you can just make the just one grid in a inclined way. So like this also we can use the grid. Now let's see how to place the column, how to create a column. So to create a column in the architecture tab, you have to go to columns. Here you have to select column architecture. So structural column is not belong to this architecture. So you always have to select this column architectural. Once you click on column architectural, in properties, when you go, you have the only option here is column rectangle, but you have different sizes. So now let's select basic size, either 600 by 600 or 450 by 450. So I will select 450 by 450. Now once you select a column 450 by 450, just move your cursor and just move your cursor at the intersection of this grid. It will automatically fixed on the intersection. Just give a click. So the columns will be placed automatically. So like this, we have to place columns. Just move your cursor near the intersection and automatically it will be fixed there. Once the location is fixed, you have to give a click to place the column like this. Like this, we have to place the columns at all the grids. You should place it properly at the intersection. We can also place it here, but the main purpose of creating grid is to place the column at the center. So now just press escape and open the 3D view. You can see the columns has been placed. So now to move this column to next level, then we have to create levels. So just go to elevation and create a level, open a level. And now let's add more levels at certain distance, like 4000. Like this, we can create a level. So now see, these columns have been placed in the ground floor level. Now to see the column constraints, just select a column Go to properties. Now you can see the constraints in the properties. Base level is 0, base offset is 0, top level is 1, top offset is 0. So this is almost similar to walls. So in walls also we have constants like this: base level, top level, base level offset, top level offset, similar like this. Now if you just want to move this column to different level, then just go to this base level as level 1, and then change this top level as level 2. And once you come here in the screen, now you can see the column has been moved to the level 1. So it has moved, this column has been moved from ground floor to level 1. Now base level is at level 1 and top level is at level 2. So like this we can move the columns to next level. So let it be like this. And now to modify this column, just you, if you want to change the size of this column, then you can just select this column and then go to edit type. So if you just change the column size, it will change for all the columns. But if you just want to modify this one column alone, then you have to just give duplicate and just change the size like 500 by 500, 500 by 500. Click OK, and here also change the size to 500 by 500. Or else let's change this to 750. Let's change the size to 750. Wow. Like this, and even here rename it as 750 by 750, and just click OK. Click OK. So now this column size has been changed comparing to other columns. So now the next thing is, see, now we'll just select all the columns like this. And now if we just want to move these columns to the next level, the easiest method is just we have to move this column to the next level, all the columns. The easiest method is, once selecting all the columns, we have to click on copy and then go and paste, select align to selected levels, and then just we have to select the levels wherever that we want, like this, and click OK. Now see, up to 3 levels we have created a column. So for now, let's place it up to level 1 alone. So again, select all this column, go to 3D, just copy this, align, paste it, align to level 1 alone. Click OK, like this. But now see, I want to change the column size for a level 1 columns alone as this 750 by 750, and all the level 0 columns should be 450 by 450. How can I do that? So for that, I have to select these columns. Just select all these columns, and instead of going and editing this column, I can just change directly from here to 750 by 750. Directly I can change this column size like this, and I can change the bottom alone. All the bottoms are 450. Only thing is I have to change the properties of this column. Instead of editing, I can directly change it from here, 450 by 4. So like this I can change the column properties easily. Once if I make a duplicate, I can just randomly change the properties of the column by just changing, by clicking here and changing the properties from here. So like this I can create a column. Now if I want to create a circular columns, so in column we have only these options. When I go to plan, in column architectural, I have only rectangular columns. But if I want to create circular columns, how can I create? So to create circular columns, I can create a new family, and then I can load that family into this uh, project. So for that, just go to File, click on new, and here click on family. So in family template, so you guys know how to bring this family template. You have to go to the website, Autodesk website, as I showed in the previous class. So you have to download that family template and family libraries and just install it. It will be loaded in the default location. So you all these templates will be available in the folder. So here in folder you have to select metric column. So here it is. You have to select metric column and then click open. So here we have to create a circular column. So for that the easiest method is click the extrusion tool and here select the circle and just drag it like this, 300. Once you draw a profile, we have to give a green color tick. And after that we have to make sure the what the height is of this column. So for that we have to go to elevation. Just open any one of the elevation. Now you can see the height of the columns very less. It is around 250. Here it is shown. Extrusion end is 250. You can change it from here, the top height of the column, or else you can just drag it like this and just leave it here. So there is a grid line. It will just attach. It will stop at the 4000 level. Or else you can also edit it from here. So now we have given a proper 4000 height for the column. And then after make sure of the height, now we have to load this into project. So just go to plan and then just click on load into project. Once you click on load into project, now automatically the circular column has been selected. Now we have to place this circular column here at particular intersections. Just we can randomly place it like this. So we can place it columns like this. Now just press escape two times and go to 3D view. Now you guys can see we have placed circular columns like this. So now to modify the circular column, how can we modify? For rectangular columns, we just selected rectangular columns and then we went to edit type and made it as a duplicate and changed the depth. But now for circular columns, if you go to edit type, we because circular columns we cannot change the depth. If we change the depth and width, it will become like a ellipse. So we cannot maintain the circle like this. But we need a radius option here. So how to get the radius option? For that, we have to set the parameter for this. So again, we have to go to family and here we have to select this. Once we select this column and then we have to set the parameter to this column by radius. So first we have to go to edit extrusion. Once you click on edit extrusion, now when you select the circle, you will get the dimension. So just click on this make temporary dimension permanent. So just click on this. Here you have to, once you select on this dimension, you will get an option here, a label option. So here you have to create it as a parameter. So here you have to type it as a radius and then click OK. So let's radius 2. Let name it as radius 2 and click OK. So once we have done the radius 2 as this, and after that, just we have to give a green tick, and then now we have to just cross check. So just close this, and then now load this into project, and just click on overwrite the existing version. Just close this, and now move to 3D, and just select one column, and go to edit type, and just duplicate this as 450 mm and click OK. And then here you have to just change the radius to. So just we have to change the radius to and give it as 450 and click OK. Now the column has been changed. The width of the column has been changed. Now just to give the same properties to this, just select these columns and here in column properties, just change this to 450 like this. So like this we can modify the size of the column by setting a parameter to the column. So now let's go to plan. So if you want to create a custom columns like a classical column, like that kind of columns, then we have to create another family using revolve tool. So let's again create a new family, open metric column, click open here, a new family will be opened, metric column family. So here to create a classical column, a custom column, then we have to use a revolve tool. If you are using revolve, then we have to work on the elevation, not in plan. So in plan, automatically a circular will appear when we just revolve, we apply the revolve in the elevation, automatically the plan of the column will be appeared. So we have to work on the elevation, just open any one elevation like this. And here we have to first draw a axis line and then we have to draw a profile. After that, we have to just do the revolve command. So just click on revolve and then click on axis line, draw axis line like this. And after that, click on boundary line and now we have to draw a profile. So in custom columns, you cannot modify it later. So whenever you create a profile, you have to create it carefully by giving the proper dimensions. Or else we won't be able to modify it later, like how we do modify for rectangular and circular columns. So in custom columns, we cannot modify it later. So before creating it, make sure of the dimensions you are giving properly. So just let's create a column like this. Let it be around 400 and then let it be around 100, again 100. And now let's create an arc like this and then another arc like this. And then let's select this spline tool and then again select the spline tool like this. So let it be like this and click here. And now just select on arc around 100 like outer side and then again on outer side. And now just click on line tool. You can create randomly whatever that you want. You can create it like this. Just a random thing, but the profile should be closed. This profile should be a closed profile. So now this is a closed profile. Now just press escape and we have to just select on the green tick like this. Now when you move to plan, you can see the plan in the plan we have placed the column like this. And now let's go and place the column. So now just click on load column. Just click on load into project and click on project one and click OK. So now we can just place the column randomly like this. So make sure it is properly intersected in the center. So here we have a dimension showing 500, 400, 300. So as the location, we have to keep it as 300 as a center. Just make sure it is properly fixed in the center and locate it like this. And now press escape 2 times. Just open a 3D. Now we can see we have uh, created a custom column in a normal design. So like this, we can create a custom column as well. And we have also created a circular column. We have created rectangular columns and we learned how to modify the sizes of this column and change the level of this column in the constraints, how to copy this column and move this columns to another level, and how to modify the circular columns by setting parameters. Uh, Again, going to family and click on the column and edit. Yes, we have to click on edit extrusion. Go inside the extrusion and then set a parameter for the circular columns. And like that way, you can modify the size of this column. So for custom column, you have to uh, you cannot modify once after it is created. So while creating, you have to make sure the proper dimensions, the proper profile that you create, and then easily you can make this column using revolve tool. So just till here, just try this out, guys. And then after that, in few minutes, we'll continue the class and we'll see how to create floors and ceilings. Thank you. Okay, guys, now let's continue with the class. So now we'll see how to create flooring and then we'll see how to create ceiling. So first, let's delete this thing. Just first delete all these things. Select this and delete this. Delete this and select these things. Delete this. And also let's close these families also. So now let's delete the grid as well. Like this. So now we will start with the floorings. So to start with the floorings in the architecture event tab, you have to go to the flooring. This floor tool. When you click on this floor tool, you will see floor architectural, floor structural. So we won't see floor structure as it is a structure part. We'll just focus on floor architecture. And Floor by face we have already seen in the previous class where we did a conceptual mask and then we imported the conceptual mask to project and then just we applied this floor by face for multiple levels. So we have already seen this. Now we'll just see floor architecture. So just click on floor architecture. After that, in properties, you have to select any one of the floor. So here I will just select this floor timber as my basic floor. And once you click on this floor, after clicking on this floor, we have to just draw a profile. How, where, like how you want to bring the floor. In which shape you want to bring the floor. So for that, just now use this line tool or a rectangle tool. I'll use this line tool to create a profile randomly like this. So let's create a flooring like this and close this profile. So after closing this profile, press escape and just you have to give a green color tick here. Once you have given green color tick, now just move to 3D. So you can see we have created a floor. So this is how we have to create a floor. But if I want to give a thickness to this, as this is a ground floor level flooring, so if I want to give much more thicker thickness to this floor, then I have to just select this floor and go to edit type. Here I have to duplicate this and just make it as 450 floor and click OK. And then go in structure edit. As it is default thickness is 247, we'll change this to 450. So click on structure edit. Here you have forget about the core boundary layers, but just see the finished two layer is the flooring layer, which the material texture of the floor is wood. And structure main layer of the floor is timber. Structure is timber. So the structure, the flooring above thickness of the flooring is like if you are laying a wooden sheet, that thickness is around 22 mm. So let it be as it is 22 mm. But here we have to change the thickness of the structure of this timber. So here we have to change the value. So if we are giving a 450, then 450 minus 22, we have to give the remaining value as 428. So let's give the value of 428 and click enter. So now 428 plus 22 is almost 450. So now just click OK and then again click OK. So like this we have made the thickness for this ground floor. Now if we want the same floor at first floor also, then just select this floor and then copy it, then go and paste, select align to selected level, just select here level 1 and click OK. So like this we have moved this floor to level 1. But here in level 1 we don't need this much thickness. So we can keep the standard thickness of this floor. So select this one and go to properties here and just select the default this floor timber 225 joist. So like this we have made it ground floor has a thickness floor and in first floor it has a normal floor. But if you just want to change the material of this floor, then again select on this floor, go to edit type, in structure give an edit. Here in finish to wood sheet, we have to apply material. So here we have a three dots over there in material. Just click here. So here you can just search for flooring. Just type flooring and press enter. So only one option is we are getting. So just open the asset browser and here we'll search for other flooring options like this. Press enter. So now we have options ceramic flooring. Here there is a folder called flooring Just click on flooring. Now we have so many floors. So just give a double click to preview this floor. So this will look like this one. So let's select something different. Terrazzo. Let's click on Ceramo tile. So that is terracotta tile. Click on page. So we'll apply this tile. Or else let's see. In stone we have terrazzo, green, wood. Okay. So we'll just use this tile. So let's close this, and here in appearance let it be like this. On graphics, just click on use render appearance and then just click OK. So we are going to use this. Okay, first we have to create a new layer. Just create a new layer. When we are importing it from asset browser, we have to create a new layer like this, and then we have to rename it flooring. Now we have to import it from the asset browser. Just click on floor. Here, just give a double click over there. So it will be appear here. So once after clicking this, let's go to graphics and just click on use render appearance and click OK. So now we have changed the flooring as this one. So now again click OK, click OK. So now we can just see when we just turn on the shading. So change this to realistic. So the scale is very small. We have to change the scale. For that again change this to shader. Select this floor, go to edit type, structure edit, and then click on here. So in appearance, we have to select the image, select on this image. Now we have to change the size. In relief button, we will have an image. Here we have to just change the size like around 3000. Let's give it around 3000 and now just uh, give it done and click OK. Click OK, OK. And now let's change this to realistic. So now we can see in both we have changed the flooring to this floor. So here also we just change this to normal wooden flooring. So let it be like this itself. So let it be like this. So like this we have to create a flooring. So that's all for flooring, guys. So like this only we have to create a flooring. So after we have created a flooring, now we'll create a ceiling. So how to create ceiling is before creating ceiling, we'll create a wall on the outer edges. So Now let's create a wall. So what type of wall we have to use? We'll see. The wall should not exceed beyond this flooring. It should be within the flooring. So for that, what kind of wall line we have to select? Now we'll see. Just go to level 0 and here just click on wall architectural. And now instead of wall center line, we have to select either finish face exterior or interior. So here we'll just select finish face interior and then we'll just try to create a, so it is coming outside. So this is not the thing which we expect. So just again select a wall and here we have to click the normal 230 mm wall. So just go to edit type and duplicate this, change this to 230. Click OK and then here the structure edit, change this to 230 and click OK. OK. Now just change this to finish face exterior. Now let's draw a wall. So if we want to draw a wall within the flooring limit, then we have to choose location line as finish face exterior. If we draw a wall using finish face interior, then the wall is going outside. So I'll show you again. If I just select here as finish face interior, now if I just draw a wall, so it is the wall is I'm drafting a wall outside the floor. I'm going beyond the flooring. So I want walls to come within the floor. It should not go beyond the floor. So then I have to just click on finish face exterior and then I have to draw a wall like this. So this is one method. If not, we can also another easy method is we can just click on pick lines. Once you pick select on pick lines, you can easily draw like this. So once you move your cursor, selecting wall and then clicking on location line as exterior, and then just click on pick lines and here just zoom in and move your mouse cursor near the line like this. Just give a one click like this. We can create a wall. Make sure if you want to bring the wall inside this floor, then this hidden line should be shown inside the floor. If it is showing outside the floor, then the wall will appear outside. So here you can see the hidden line is showing outside. If I just click here, then the wall will be coming outside the floor. So here I have to make sure I should be uh, properly just when I just click mouse here, I should carefully choose that whether I should the hidden line is outside or inside the floor. So I should click carefully whether it is coming inside like this. Now I have to give a click like this. So this is very easy to create walls like this. So that's all, we have created a wall and now just move to press escape two times and just move to 3D. Now we can see we have created a wall within this flooring. Now again go to plan and let's add basic doors and windows. So click on door, select a random doors like this, just place it wherever you want to place like this. Just randomly place it and let's change the door to single door. Let's place it this side and place this door this way. And then now let's place a window. Press escape, go to window and just select any window that you want, any size, and just randomly place windows like this. So like this we can place windows randomly. Now just move to exterior 3D view. So it is looking like this. So now we have to create a ceiling. So now just focus this, guys. So till here we just draw a flooring. So for flooring we were working in the floor plans. So we were till now we were working in the floor plans. In floor plans we were working on the level 0 to create floors and walls. But now as we are going to create a ceiling, then we have to work in the ceiling plans. Here there is something called ceiling plans. Just click here, and in the ceiling plans we have to work on the level 0. If we want to work on the ground floor ceiling, then we have to click on level 0. If we are going to work on the first floor ceiling, then we have to click on the level 1. So now let's open level 0 as we are going to work on the ground floor ceiling like this. Now this is a complete ceiling plan. So here, see, I'll also open one elevation. So see guys, floor plans level 0 is like the plan is cutting over here at the lintel level. And whatever that we see in the floor plan is below this lintel level, the portion below this lintel level. But in ceiling plan, the line is cutting here, and whatever that we see in the ceiling plan is above this lintel level, like this, above this lintel level. These things we will be seeing. In floor plans, we will be seeing these things below the lintel level. So that's the difference. So now just move to floor plan. And now to draw a ceiling, you have to click on ceiling. When you click on ceiling, we have two options, automatic ceiling and sketch ceiling. So first we will see what automatic ceiling is, and then we'll see what sketch ceiling is. So once you click on ceiling, here in properties, we can just select whatever kind of ceiling you want, either plain or 600 by 600 grid or anything. So I'll just select 600 by 600 grid, and now there is option is automatic ceiling. So automatic ceiling is simple. Once you move your mouse cursor in the ceiling place, automatically it will just analyze the space for ceiling, and it will create an outline automatically. As we can see, red color outline is running on the interior surface. When I move my mouse cursor outside, I cannot apply ceiling. But when I move inside this wall, a red color line appears around the walls. So this is what automatic ceiling is. I don't need to sketch these lines. Automatically, it will analyze the space for ceiling. So now I have to just give a click to apply the ceiling. Just I am going to click like this. Now I can see 600 by 600 grid of ceiling is applied here. Now let's view this in the 3D. So in 3D, we cannot view this. Just press escape two times to come out of this ceiling. So in 3D, I cannot view this ceiling as we have built the walls. So to view this ceiling, we have another option. Go to properties. In properties, here in the extents, we have section box. So just click on section box. Automatically, a box uh, will be on this outer. So a box will appear. So around this building, just click on this box. You will get arrows. So to view this section, we can just move these arrows any of one side. So this side and this side is a flat side. So I will move these arrows this side. So it will look like a section too. See, as I have moved arrows till here, now it is like a section kind of thing. So I can easily see the building section by using this section box. So now I can see the cutting of this floor, and also I can see the fall ceiling, this one, which now we created using the grid ceiling. So just change this to shaded mode. Here you can see this is located at a certain height. So just select this. Now in properties, we have levels, height offset, and the level it is in level 0. If I change this to level 1, it is going to the first floor ceiling. So change this like this, we can uh, change the constraints levels as we have seen in the earlier things for walls. Even for floors, if you just select on floors, we have constraints level 1. From here also we can change this to level 2. See, this floor is now in the position of level 2. So that has become a floor for second floor. So now this is a floor for second floor. So again change this to level 1. Now this is a floor of first floor. So here also we have an offset, height offset from level 1. From the base of level 1, we can give a offset, height offset for floor like 300. So from the floor level 1, it will be offsetted, height offsetted from 300 above. So let's keep it as 0 itself and just select this ceiling. The same thing we have for ceiling as well. Now the height offset is at 2600. We have to change this. So it is very less height. 2600 is a standard height for office false ceilings, but for home, as we have 4000 floor to ceiling, so we'll just give here as 3600. So just change this to 3600 and click enter. Now we can see it has moved at upside. So it can also be like 3300 so that the electrical pipelines may run above this false ceiling. So like this, we have to create false ceiling. So this is one option using automatic false ceiling. Now we will see what sketch ceiling is. So just come out of this, select this section box and just move out like this. And then let's open the ceiling plan. Just open level 0 in the ceiling plan. Now we'll see what sketch ceiling is. Just click on sketch ceiling. Here let's draw a rectangle. Using the rectangle, we'll draw a profile like this, and then again we'll draw a profile like this, and then now we'll draw a circle like this. So let it be like this. So here let it be little bit small, and here also let it be little small like this. So once creating these profiles, like one rectangle and another rectangle. So here I will create a false ceiling solid, and here it will be void. And again here the circles will be solid. So just give a green tick after creating the profile. Now to view this, just move to 3D and just select this one box, section box, and move it like this. So here, okay. So close this and let's move it this side. So view properly. So now we can see how false ceiling comes. So the upper layer is automatic false ceiling. Down one is sketch false ceiling. So select this thing, select the whole thing, sketch ceiling, and move this to 3000 at the height of 3000 like this. Or even we can reduce this to 3200 like this. Now just turn this to shaded mode or realistic mode, now we can see that in the false ceiling, we have a separate projected ceiling. Using the sketch ceiling, we have created a projection ceiling where we can run a cove lightings, and even here we can run a cove lightings around this surface. So like this, we have to create a ceiling. So we have two layers of false ceiling. So this is how we have to create a ceiling, guys. And that's all, guys. Just try this out. So this is the basic way to create a false ceiling. And we have learned in this class that first we saw about how to create a grid for columns, and then after placing a grid, we learned how to list columns on the grid by using the default column, rectangular column in the Revit, and then we created a circle column from metric column family, and we also learned how to create custom columns like classical columns. And after that, we learned how to modify the columns, and then we saw how to create floors by sketching the path and creating the profile and creating a floor. And after that, now we saw how to create ceilings using two options, automatic ceiling and sketch ceiling. So using automatic ceiling, it is easy how to create a ceiling using automatic ceiling is just we have to move the mouse button on the plan. Automatically the it will analyze the surface and create the ceiling. For sketch ceiling, we have to draw profiles like this randomly using line tool or spline tool or even rectangle or circle tool like this. We can create this false ceiling in this way. So that's all for this class, guys. Just try this out. Just practice this. After that, we'll see in the next class. Thank you.